What's up, guys? So we were contracted to do a really nice addition on this church, and this is a video from the church's website. This is the only before footage that I have of the place, but this is what it looks like. We basically have an addition on 3 sides of this building, and it's pretty extensive. The middle section of the whole building is getting ripped out, and inside this building was a $80,000 Italian floor that we had to preserve, as well as this extravagant icon wall, which you're going to see straight ahead. Tongue and groove ceiling all throughout, and basically we had to protect the icon wall, protect the floor, and tear the ceiling apart. So right here you can see some of the addition being put together, and we have the first components of the steel going in right here. I'm kind of pointing at it. I'm probably saying something, maybe not important. But the only way for the steel to go in was to drop it straight down. So we actually had to take nice chunks out of this roof, drop the steel in, and then we have to patch it back together. Even though the main part of the roof is going to come out ultimately, we have a giant winter storm coming, and we just can't leave this roof open. So you can see them threading the needle right here, lowering these steel beams in. And I'll give you a look at the inside. Inside you can see it coming together rather, but you can see how much of this roof we've had to take it apart. There's a giant octagon structure in the middle of this, and the octagon structure sits on top of these steel beams and projects up beyond the roof 18 feet. It's just enormous. So our plan, you can see the steel connecting right there. This entire wall to the right is going to be removed ultimately. The whole ceiling will be continuous from end to end when it's all said and done. But again, we have to do this in stages so we don't have the building exposed to the elements for extended periods of time. You can see it's just a magnificent giant ass structure that we're building here. And so our plan was to get the steel octagon set, to pre-build the octagon on the ground, and then basically take the roof apart, assemble the octagon with a crane, and then try to dry it in, quickly in the matter of like a day or two, and hopefully minimize any exposure to the elements that we'll have on the inside of the building. Again, here's the octagon structure. So all that giant steel up there, that is going to be a 18-foot tall walls will sit on top of that steel and project up. Here you can see we have the roof dried back in. This is the octagon structure that's going to penetrate through the roof and sit on the steel that was just set. So it's just enormous with a giant, it's just a giant job. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a peek at what we had going on here. So there's a detail of the steel and the 18-foot tall wall sitting on top of it with a giant ass onion bloom that weighs 4,000 pounds, a brass onion bloom sitting on top of that. So pretty cool, fun project. I'll keep you guys posted as we go through this. And hopefully we can do this all without any catastrophes or water damage. And it should be pretty fun. Looking forward to this one.